What up, chat box? What's happening? We back with another little reaction for y'all. So listen, I caught wind of this yesterday while I was on stream. The homie nerd was like, "Hey, Doctor Disrespect done got into some on the kind of Diddy side of things." You know what I mean? So I found a video. The way he started the first 5 seconds of the video, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the whole situation. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today.
So there was a streamer out there who goes by the name Dr. Disrespect. He first began his career online almost 15 years ago, making Call of Duty commentary and other gaming videos.
Look at this guy running down the middle of the street. You think he's smart? He's not smart. In fact, his brother isn't smart either.
From the start, people really loved both him and this persona that he put on. This was still a very primitive time for the platform as a whole, but Doc was one of those early YouTubers who really saw the bigger picture and the massive gains which could come from thinking more like a businessman and less like a run-of-the-mill creator. He was clearly building a brand with a strong direction and a loyal fan base.
You're watching one of the most perfect specimens, right? Perfectly designed. Look at the hand-to-head ratio. It's absolutely flawless. My biceps, the exact same size as my calves. Says, Doc, you're the most stand-up dude on Twitch and so damn entertaining. Can we coin your signature dance move as the slick daddy slide? Ooh. Yes.
And over the next half-decade, he would grind out YouTube. And he even got some opportunities to work directly in the development of a couple of AAA titles at the time. But it was not until 2015 when he would start streaming on Justin TV, now known as Twitch, and he quickly began to dominate the site.
Fucking game! This game is a joke! It's a shotgun blast right here!
By 2018, Doc was breaking records and signing massive deals with some major brands. It was beyond clear that streaming and this persona that he had created was like a match made in heaven, and this all resulted in him becoming one of the most popular.
Hold on, chat. What's up with this? Hold on. Why my man mustache so uneven? Hey, bro, fire your barber, homie. Fire your barber, he got you uneven in this mug.
Match made in heaven, and this all resulted in him becoming one of the most popular people on Twitch, period. So everything was going great for Doc. Yes, he had a few bumps in the road, like when he cheated on his wife and then cried on stream about it.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful and I'm probably going to be taking some time away, time off.
And of course, there was also the time he got a temporary ban on Twitch for streaming in the restroom at E3. But overall, he was still in completely over his head with success and an abundance of opportunity. But then on June 26 of 2020, exactly 4 years ago to this day, things would change drastically, as seemingly out of nowhere Doc would get banned.
Hot rooms turn icy cold instantly without AC, while slashing electric bills just by doing this.
Twitch's official statement on the ban would read, "As is our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines or terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community, with Discord also removing him from their partner program." Now immediately, Doc would claim that he had no idea why he was banned from Twitch, also stating that his contracts were still in good standing. From here, he would begin to stream on YouTube, and in August of 2021, he would announce that he knew the reason for his banning and would be suing Twitch.
But a lot of people ask me, do you know the reason? Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the out of them, okay?
By March of the next year, it would be revealed that they had resolved this legal dispute and that he would not be returning to the platform. So the speculation and growing anger towards Twitch's decision really only grew in the eyes of the general public. But here is where things get really interesting, because for the past 4 years since his banning, Doc has retained the position that it was unjust and that it really affected his career and potential to make money in a massive way.
I make probably a quarter of what I was making on Twitch. You think a big time company like Nike is going to want to work with that big question mark? Or Disney? sucks.
cash here.
But now the truth is seemingly coming to light piece by piece, and it all started when a former Twitch employee named Cody Connors tweeted out he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that could be read in plain text. Of course, this all sparked a massive storm online, and his buddies rushed to defend him.
These are some crazy accusations.
Whoa. So somebody at Twitch saw Buddy messages with a minor. Now, there's a few problems to unpack there. Constitutional rights and all, privacy, and then, you were texting a minor, homie. So both Twitch and Dr. Disrespect were acting in bad faith. Granted, Twitch was exposing what seems to be a pedo, which is good, but Twitch was also watching somebody's messages, which is bad. So that's probably why they decided to resolve it without a bunch of public eyes on the case and whatnot. Resolve it behind closed doors and just tell everybody that nobody admits to wrongdoing, even though both of them were wrongdoing. And that's probably why Twitch didn't make it so super public, because they broke privacy laws to catch Buddy.
Crazy. Until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence. What are we talking about? What's anybody talking about?
You even had one of the Tate brothers speak up, saying that he knows what it's like to be a tall, successful man who women are throwing themselves at, and he just knows that Doc is innocent. And then you even had Doc himself tweeting out, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All of this had been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found. And I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." So obviously a lot of people found this statement to be sketchy, to say the least, while others speculated that he couldn't outright say he wasn't talking to or interested in meeting up with a minor due to legal bindings. The next time he would boot up his stream, he would claim that he was not interested in speaking on these allegations at all.
For those that are looking for me to expand on this weekend, not gonna. I already said what I needed to say. I don't give a fuck about this guy.
See, like, I'd hate to write somebody off just because of hearsay, whatnot, woo woo. But I gotta talk to y'all now. The people that's with me, the people that support me. I gotta talk to y'all now. Like I said, I'm not inclined to just jump on a bandwagon, nothing like that. I'm just taking my own thoughts and opinions. And listen, no, this is no shade or disrespect to Dr. Disrespect, but Dr. Disrespect doesn't fall super duper in line with the trend that goes behind what his friends and whatever trying to insinuate with it being just a hoopla, you know what I mean? He mentioned Andrew Tate said something about a tall guy, good looking, with women throwing themselves against. They ain't got nothing to do with it. They ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. For some reason, I don't know why the white man feels like he's a minority all of a sudden, but it's not the case. You still have the power and you use it every day. You understand? So I just want to go ahead and knock that out the water. Like, we ain't pushing that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if more comes out that decides to shed light on things, cool. But as it stands, we're not gonna put it in the same box like we put in a Tate or a Drake. Yeah, I won't even say Drake because I can't really defend Drake. Like, granted, yeah, he was hugged up on that minor and all of that stuff, hoopla. But y'all gave Jay-Z a pass and called him the greatest rapper of all time, even though he groomed Beyonce. They're 18 years apart. Even though he groomed Beyonce, they 18 years apart. Y'all gave Jay-Z a pass and he groomed Beyonce. They 18 years apart. Y'all call this man the greatest rapper of all time. Y'all put him on a pedestal. You understand? So I just need everybody to keep the same energy. You understand? Because I don't like none of them. From being honest, I ain't never had no issue with Dr. Disrespect. I've never been a Dr. Disrespect fan though. You know what I mean? Like I watched Tim the Tap Man, and Tim Tap Man, you know what I'm saying, we had Dr. Disrespect around, woo. You feel me? I watched Tim the Tap Man. That's why Nerd told me about this. You watch Tim, right? Like, yeah, I watched Tim. You like, hey, yo, Disrespect on some others. You feel me? So I just wanted to paint that position very clearly for y'all. You understand?
That's it.
And for the rest of this stream, he would seem pretty distraught and even speak about taking some time away from the internet in general.
It's wanting to just kind of move away from the limelight.
Listen, hold on. Like, the guys that are really doing crazy stuff that, like, more look like him. They usually look like him. I ain't gonna lie, I never trusted the stash. I ain't, like I said, I ain't got no problem with Buddy, but I never trusted the stash.
Ultimately, that's what it's about. It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Whew, man, I like your style. It might be time to drive in the sunset, champs.
Now this is where the real hammers kind of start to drop, as his own gaming studio, Midnight Society, which he co-founded, would announce that they would be terminating their relationship with him, citing that they assumed his innocence, but after speaking with the parties involved, had no choice but to make this damning decision. People
Wait. While these facts are difficult to didn't even have involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. So, we assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. So, they know something that either I don't know yet because I ain't finished this video, or we just don't know all together. That says, hey, yo, we gotta cut ties with Buddy. He on something else. He on something we don't support. You know what I mean? They're afraid of whatever they know coming to full light and attention. You understand? Just because they signed, just because they, you know what I'm saying, did a little deal on the side. You feel me? And covered it up with some NDAs and whatnot, don't mean somebody ain't talking to somebody and we ain't gonna get the truth. I feel like the internet is good at pulling the truth out of motherfuckers, because you tell one person and they think, oh, they just telling half the story to another person that don't matter. I ain't giving too many details, but that person really putting it all together while you telling them stupid, and then they done told somebody else half the story. So now probably half the real story gonna come out at some point, you know what I mean, now that it's getting probed at this level. But yeah, they know something that says, whoa, we gotta cut ties regardless of whatever Dr. Disrespect's saying. We know something that is making us cut ties. That's what this is right here.
make this damning decision. People speculated that he actually got word of this while on stream and noticed that it changed his entire demeanor.
That boy's scared.
So obviously this...
Oh, that boy's scared. Oh, I can't even see his eyes. That boy's scared. That's the look of a scared man. Come on now. Put it in the comments. Am I tweaking? Is that not the look of a scared man? He just read a scary... I don't know what he read. And he like...
So obviously this more or less confirmed that they peeked behind the curtain and didn't like what they saw to a point where they felt like action needed to be taken. Of course, people started making jokes saying, "Hey Doc, I heard you like I'm young," and posting videos of his quote-unquote new setup. And they also brought up this clip from 2 months ago.
I remember someone saying, Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch because he was messaging underage girls on Twitch.
Why he said that?
Wait, what?
That's not it.
We're about to learn all about the DMCA process now.
That's what I'm saying. When I heard it,
did he say that? If I'm the doc, I'm suing you right now.
I would actually sue you.
Now this would all more or less force Doc's hand, so he would once again tweet out that he wants to cut the fucking bullshit, claiming that he's always been upfront and real. He would then apologize to his community and confirm that he would be stepping down from his position in the gaming studio company. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Whether you're beginner or
No,
professional,
I don't
Motion Array
support
has
these
something
ads.
for
I don't
everyone.
support
Streamline your
these
workflow
ads.
with their
I don't
presets and
support
plugins,
these
set the mood with music and sound effects.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. But nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures.
Oh no, no, homie. That's a minor. That's a minor. You shouldn't, why are there even any consistent messages with you and a minor? You're disgusting. Dr. Disrespect, you're disgusting. This is his words, y'all. This is his words. This is Dr. Disrespect words. He says, were there Twitch whispers messages with a minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Nigga, you're what? Brothers, all of this other BS behind it is BS. Straight BS. What do you mean? What do you mean? Were there real intentions behind the messages? The answer is absolutely not. Nick, what? What? Time is money, folks. Time is money. Most people that walk around for real don't actually try to waste their time. Did you know that? You know, most people actually want to do something with their time. You was doing something with your time. You was doing something with your time. Were there any real intentions? Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't believe it. Cause why are you texting them? Why are you texting them? Listen. Snapchat, I invite you to go through my messages right now. There's been 3 minors that hit me up on my mama, added me on my Snap, and was like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? Ask the normal questions because a grown man asks a lady's age very early in the conversation. Very early. I mean, like within the first 3-4 messages. Hey, how old you is? One shorty talking about, oh, I'm 17. Oh, listen, shorty, you're cool to be one of my subscribers. You know what I mean? But like, nah, like no, none of this. Like, take like you gotta stay on my phone for real. Like, you gotta stay like out my messages. Like, on my dead homie. What, bro? I can't find it. I was about to say I'll pull it up, but that shit old as fuck. Snapchat, go ahead, hack my shit. I'm giving y'all permission. Go ahead, find the shit. Go ahead, find the shit for me. You feel me? So, cause I already know. I already know. Motherfuckers be trying. You feel me? But this wasn't a try. This is real. This is real. I can't believe at the beginning of the video, like there were slight insinuations that it wasn't. This is what the fuck? This is like, come on. This is hardcore evidence, red-handed right here, and he wrote it.
Pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy operation regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by settlement.
I never even met the individual. So he like, we was talking about sex, but we never linked up. No, dog, you wrong for that. You wanna know how I know you wrong for that? Because I've been in the position. When I was 20 years old, I met my fiance. When I was 20 years old, I met my fiance. I was dating a lady who was 19, and she had a lady that she was messing with. Now, the girl I was messing with known old girl for a minute. I really ain't think too much of it, you know what I mean? But shorty was still in high school. I didn't know this at first. My shorty was like, hey, let's all just be together. I'm like, woo-doo-woo. Now, mindful, at the time, I'm in North Carolina. My fiance is all the way in Virginia, right? So we're all in like a group chat type shit. A few weeks go by, I find out shorty in high school, I left them both. My mama, I left them both. She'll tell you herself. I'm like, oh, I'm cool. And dip. You feel me? That was around the time I had to move to Oklahoma because niggas was going to war and shit. So it's like I'm 20 years old. She was like 17. Now, there's actually people out there that'll tell you, whoa, there's not, I mean, like, it's not great, but there's not much wrong with that because y'all could have been in high school at the same time. I wasn't with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you could be 18 and a half, you probably shouldn't be dealing with a minor. I don't know. I'm just saying, nobody should be dealing with minors on any level. You understand what I'm saying? It took 2 years of some talking to for her to get back in, for my fiance to get back into my phone. Like, you understand? Like, she had to come to my phone talking about some, hey, I'm legal, can we talk? You feel me? But it ain't really coming like that. Really, she hit me with, I'm legal, I'm sad, old girl just broke up with me, I need somebody to talk to. That's really how it started for real. But yeah, that's why I'm saying like I literally left my fiance when I found out. She was my fiance at the time. I'm just calling her my fiance. But I left Shorty. I left Shorty and the first one. Even though the first one was of age. Like, I was like, yo, this is egregious. You know what I mean? Like, this is so egregious. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, him putting this together with his chest out is crazy because you're disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You're only apologizing because you got caught. You only apologizing because you got caught. Yo, you wanted to do nasty things with that kid. You're disgusting. You disgust me.
Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. From a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained those conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I own my fucking shit. This was stupid. Still, Doc would retain that he is not a predator, that he doesn't care about his quote-unquote haters, and lastly made it clear that he had no intentions to...
Okay, so you must not know what predator or pedophile means. You knew she was young, and yet you still kept texting her. You knew she was young, and yet you still kept texting her. That sounds pretty pedophile to me. That sounds pretty predator to me.
Go anywhere. So basically, Dr. Disrespect confirms here that he was indeed having inappropriate conversations with someone who was not of age. I find it hilarious that his only real defense of himself is that he never had any intentions behind these personal conversations he was engaged in. It's kind of like saying, oh, I didn't plan to rob the bank. I just got the ski mask, the gun, the rope, and of course the blueprints of the building as well as the security guards.
Facts. I'm saying, like, that's like the perfect analogy. It's like, yeah, nah. I wasn't finna do nothing. I just got all the materials and effort put in. What? Yeah.
Schedule. And let's be clear that these chat logs have not and likely will never be released to the public, but it's pretty obvious there was something damning in there. One of the heads of his now former studio tweeted out, "This is a statement from me personally, it does not reflect any of my companies, and has not gone through any legal or PR approvals. If you inappropriately message a minor, I cannot work with you. Period. I promised to only act on facts, and I did." And some of his good friends would even come forward with their reactions to this new information.
I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, and look, there's no excuse for something like that.
It went weird.
Stop.
It didn't go weird sometimes. He was texting a minor trying to fuck. What do you mean? Like, no, bro. Like, don't sugarcoat it. Your friend nasty. It didn't go weird sometimes. No, bruh. It was weird because he was texting her at all. It was all weird. It's all weird. Grown-ass married man. It's all weird.
Known Doc for a while now. We've played games for years.
Damn ads!
Creating a new campaign has never been easy.
If he knew that was a minor, and those were the messages being sent, I cannot support that.
No matter what it looks like publicly, it usually means someone did something. right? Or there was some truth to enough truth. Right? You settle to cover things up. You settle to not let things get out there.
Right.
Don't context minors or do any of that shit.
And even the 49ers have released a statement saying that they're done with the doctor. Personally, I cannot comprehend how people make these types of mistakes over and over again. Like, it's so easy to not only not speak to a minor, but to not speak to anyone when you are in this type of position. Like, why even begin to engage in conversation with this person? It just goes to show me how little self-control he had at the time he was 37 years old with the wife and kid. Like, if you ask me, I think the only real explanation would be that his personified ego had actually become a part of his real character. Dressing up like that every day for a decade plus, playing a caricature of yourself, has to damage something about an individual psychologically. And the funniest part to me is that he wrote the unjust cancel.
I look at it in a different way. I think he always been nasty. I think he always had a screw turned in the wrong direction. Because I don't care. This shit, listen, I don't believe that there's any amount of money or fame that makes you do something that you wouldn't have done beforehand. And I'm going to say that with my whole fucking chest out. Granted, a lot of people will do a lot of things for money just because they broke. But I mean from like a human standpoint, like money really only magnifies who you really are. People think, and I'm going to keep saying this, I'm going to keep arguing with y'all. Money don't change nobody. Money don't change nothing about nobody except for it magnifies who you really are. It blows you up. It allows you to be who you want to be. That's what money does. Money gives you the time and space to do whatever you want to do. It shows everybody who you really are when you have money. Me, I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner, family man, trader. You feel me? When I got money, all I want to do is smoke, hop on the charts, and chill with my loved ones. Money got him texting minors. I'd hate to see what he do when he broke.
Cancellation wave for such a long time, made millions of dollars doing so, only for this all to come to light.
What the Twitch ban is really, how it's really affected us, not just from a financial standpoint, but from a networking standpoint, from all the relationships we've built over the past 5 years in terms of Activision and EA. I mean, everyone, all the big sponsors, all the big partnerships, they have to question, why did you get banned?
Like, the fact that he was out here playing the victim, to me, is just an absolute joke.
I'm saying, right, dog? It's the fact that you was acting like they wronged you. Like they was in the wrong. Like Twitch did you dirty. No, bro, you texting a minor and don't nobody want to deal with you no more. What? I wouldn't want nothing to deal with you. Shoot. Listen, it was hard for me to even pull up and start doing this video just because like I had already gotten like a few insinuendos of what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was hoping maybe it's like something different. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe he, I don't know, kick somebody in the chest like Kevin Gates. No. It's the same old with all these famous people. Same old.
But I want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. I know you still have a lot of people defending this man for some reason, even when he literally admitted to his wrongdoing. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Dropping.
Yeah, that's all. That's all for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Hold on, let me go ahead. Switch it back over. Listen. If you don't get nothing from me, if you don't get nothing at all from TDB Unlimited, TDB Network, it be just, man, mind your P's and Q's, dog. As long as you living with light in your life, you gonna be cool. I got it tatted on my neck. Light. That's all everybody need, all right? Dr. Disrespect, you officially canceled. You up out of here. Ain't got no sorries for you. Should have done better. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.